Hi everybody, it's Crystal from Bagoday Crochet. I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe. So I come to you today from my fabulous Freddie Mercury room, and I'm going to show you some new yarns that I happen to find at Joann's. You guys want to see them? First off, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. You don't want to miss out on all my videos because they're all pretty cool. Well, most of them. And I have hundreds and hundreds of tutorials. You might want to check those out too when I do put them on. New ones quite often. So let's begin. Rip this open. It's like Christmas again. Christmas again. Let's make sure my address doesn't show. Oh, I don't want my address to show. What we got up in here? I think there's 3 new yarns in here. 3 new to me that I've never seen. Maybe new to you. Let's look. Alright. Ooh, we got some new Big Twists. Big Twist now is Joann's house brand. You will only find it online at Joann's or in store at Joann's. Now this is called a Big Twist Tranquil. I have never seen it nor heard of it. So new to me, maybe new to you, maybe not. Let me know in the comments if you've seen it before. Well, first off, it's very, very soft. I can tell you that right now. Smells clean. Very soft. Woo! Okay, so it is, here's the label there, Tranquil. 371 yards, 5.95 ounces, 340 meters, or 170 grams of a medium weight number 4, which is an Aran weight. And it says machine washable. Do not tumble dry. Lay flat. Why that is, I have no idea, considering it is 100% acrylic. But I don't make the rules. I just tell you what's on the label. So, it's made in Turkey, and the color I have in my hand is called paprika. So I got 6 of those. Obviously, I had intentions on making something a little bit bigger than what I normally would. So it says it's a medium 4 weight. I would be in agreement with that. It's very, very, very soft. Very resemblant to me of Caron Simply Soft. If I had to choose a yarn that I think it looks like, it's Caron Simply Soft. But by looking at it, it appears to me that if you put it in a washer or dryer, it's going to peel up on you. You can already see it fuzzing up. See that fuzziness on it? Now, I do not think it's supposed to be that way. It's just because when you take the label off underneath it, it's clean. It's fuzzing up because it was rubbing up against other yarns in the bag and stuff. So it seems like it might not wear the greatest as far as long term. It might turn into a fuzzy mess. Although it is very soft. Now this is only my own personal opinions. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just telling you what I think about the yarn. I'm not affiliated with Joann's nor any yarn company. I just get some yarns and I tell you about them. It feels rather cheaply made to me. More cheaply made than their regular Big Twist yarns. That could be just me. And I can tell right off that it's going to split rather easily. It is not plied very tightly together. But that's okay. They all can't be winners. They all can't be winners. Well, not in my eyes. I love all yarn though. So, but just some I like better than others, right? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. The Big Twist Tranquil runs. Ooh, regular $4.99 a ball. But now, the making of the video, which is 1/1/2022. Happy New Year's, everybody. It is $3.99 a ball. It have 19 colors available, all of which are solid. They all seem very pretty. I had a hard time choosing which color I wanted. Of course, I'm going to go more towards a rusty color because that's my thing. But they did have a very pretty green I like too. But, yes. There's a lot of yardage, not a lot, but, you know, not a bad, yeah, it is quite a bit of yardage, I guess. 371 yards. That's quite a bit of yardage for $4.99 still. And it's, like I said, it is super soft. It just looks a little teepee. I'm going to read it and see what sets it apart from their regular, they have one already that's like Count Simply Soft. So it says it's Big Twist Tranquil is 100% premium sensitive acrylic yarn offered in a wide range of colors. BT Tranquil is a yarn suitable for making all kinds of autumn and winter projects. Yarn recommended for making knitted hats, warm blankets, and home jumpers for adults and kids. Big Twist Tranquil is extremely well, and it's perfect yarn for a whole range of projects. They got that worded really weird. That wasn't just me not reading it right. Big Twist Tranquil is extremely well and is perfect. Okay, this sounds odd. Way I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. Would I rebuy it? Without crocheting with it? No. Even after I crochet with it, I'm pretty good with yarns. Judging yarns. A lot of yarns went through my fingers in my days. Lots. I do lots of yarn reviews. I get lots of yarns. I have yarns from all over around the world. I can tell you this is one I probably never would repurchase. Only for the simple fact that I know if you wear it a couple times, it's going to floof up and look like a worn out project. Just my opinions. You don't have to take them to heart. And you don't let me not negative. Remember, it's just, just my opinions. Like I said, they all can't be winners. That, in my eyes, I still like it though. It's pretty, a lot of pretty colors. Good deal for the money. Okay, next up, got two more new ones. This is another Big Twist new one that I've seen, which very much resembles of another yarn that I will show you here in just a minute. Okay, this is called Big Twist Party Yarn. Who doesn't like a party? Big Twist Party Yarn. Who doesn't like a yarn party? Let me type it in and we'll see what they say. Okay. So this is it's very soft again as well. Smells clean. Feels very soft. Very scarfable. If you're new to my channel, scarfable is my term for. I would wear it against my skin without having to have a shirt over the top of it. Neck, arms, make a sweater out of it. You wouldn't need to wear anything underneath it. It's super soft like that. It's 240 yards, 3.5 ounces, 220 meters, 100 grams. It does just say it's machine washable, do not tumble dry. Again, I have no idea why. I'm just the messenger here. They classify this as medium weight number 4, made in Turkey. The color I have here is called a Daybreak. So there's their 4 weight. It's a nice 4 weight. A little on the thicker side of a 4. Very nice though. I like that thicker 4. Not much, just a bit. Could be perfect to thick. I like that. So their Big Twist Party. They have 6 colors. Regular, $4.99 on sale. They're making on this video for $3.99. Now, as you can see, it's going to be a very, very busy yarn. Very busy. I don't mind busy yarns. They're not my favorite, but you just got to have a right stitch for them. A very simple stitch is the best. It says Big Twist Party is 100% premium acrylic with a wonderful and fun print effect. Each ball is unique and is great to knit simple and fun projects, amazing color combos quickly. The dyeing process means you only need 1 ball to get a wide range of colors. And further, there are 7 gorgeous colors to choose from. Alright, so I'll show you a yarn that I think this reminds me of. Although this is not the same color, it does remind me of Premier Woods, if you are familiar with that yarn. But the looks of it reminds me of that a bit. You can see a little bit of a resemblance in that, can you? This is softer than the Premier. A lot softer than the Premier. More yardage than the Premier. A lot more yardage. Well, I guess not. I don't know, 75 more yards, something like that. And yeah, they're both medium weight number 4s. They're both that little bit on the thicker side of a 4. So they're very, very similar. Yet this one, I really like the colors that Premier offers in the Mere Woods brand, as opposed to the Big Twist. But the Big Twist is a lot softer and it has more yardage, and it is less money. Now, I'm not going to crochet with it. I don't think that you would have too much trouble crocheting with it as far as splitting this. Maybe a little bit. The plies are not wound extremely tight, but a lot tighter than the yarn that I showed you before. There's no fuzziness appearing there as far as I think it'll wear well over time. I like this one. Would I buy it again? Depends if I have the right project. Like I said, busy yarns take a certain project to make them work. And I'm not a huge fan of busy yarns, but I do think this is pretty. I will use what I have or give it away in a giveaway. But if I was to make something with this, I would probably make something very simple stitch, which is like single or double or half double crochet. Because if you use anything fancy like cables, bobbles, anything like that, popcorns, they're going to be wasted because the yarn is so busy, the stitch will become invisible in your project. So it's best suitable for simple things. Nice yarn. I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, I would have to have a certain project in mind to buy such a busy yarn. But yeah, I would buy it again if I found something that I wanted to make to use a busy yarn with. Not bad, not bad. I like that one. Okay, one last one we have here is called Schitt's Creek Yarn by Lion Brand. That show, I don't watch that show. But I heard that it was okay show. So I don't know. But my daughter does watch it. My oldest daughter, Olivia. So I had to ask her about the names and what she understood what they all meant. She told me which one to get. So I went with her recommendation. So the Schitt's Creek, I guess it's based off a show on either Netflix or Hulu. I cannot remember what she told me. It is 100% acrylic, machine wash and tumble dry. 7 ounces, 200 grams, 372 yards or 340 meters. 372 yards is a generous amount. 4-weight yarn. There's their 4-weight. It's a nice 4-weight. Okay. And the color I have here is called Bob's Garage. Now, if you guys watch that show, you might know what that means. My daughter knew what that meant. She understood it. But I do not. And it is made in, what did I say, India? I just read it. Yes, made in India. So, it's a bigger ball of yarn. Smells clean. Feels, fine. It feels like, kind of like, their basic, premium, or their basic acrylic yarn they have, Lion Brand. I'd say that as far as this feels, it's just on an even level of 100% acrylic yarns. It's definitely not softer than either of those two Joannes. Those Joannes were very, very soft, both of them. It does not beat those. This would be considered more of a Big Twist value softness, maybe. Something like that. Softer than Red Heart, Super Saver. Maybe it's Red Heart, but Love Soft. So I would say that it's not the softest yarn I've ever felt as far as 100% acrylics, but it's definitely not the worst. It's scarfable. I'd wear a scarf with it. I'd wear it against my skin, but I felt softer for 100% acrylic. It's fine though. It's doable. It's workable for scarves and sweaters and whatnot. So, seems like it's going to hold up fine when you crochet with it. It's plied nice together. Works good. It just reminds me kind of like their basic Lion Brand. I forgot what it's called. Lion Brand basics or something. Something like that. So they had a lot of colors of this to choose from. But I'm going to show you. I found it a little bit pricey. Regular $9.99. I think what you're paying for there might be the name on that, because truthfully, like I said, it's really not suitable to be priced for $9.99. In my own opinion, I think $9.99 is a little too high for it, considering it's just a 100% acrylic, average feeling acrylic yarn. $9.99 is way out of the ballpark on that. But they do have it on sale for $7.99. $7.99 for an evenly okay feeling 100% acrylic, just plain solid colors is all they have. 372 yards. It's better. Okay. Would I buy this again? No, I would not. I would not buy this again for the simple fact that I don't think it's that special. I think you're paying for that name on there, actually. Sorry, Lion Brand. You know I love you, but, you know, sometimes things happen. I think you're paying for that label, and you're paying for a basic acrylic yarn. I tell you the truth, I would just go to Walmart and get their mainstay, and it's softer than this, and it's way cheaper. If I had to choose between this and Lion Brand or Walmart's mainstay, it would be mainstay like that. I wouldn't even have to hesitate to think about it. Now, there's nothing wrong with this yarn. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. If you're a big fan of the show, heck yeah, I get it. I mean, if they have yarns, if they made like a Dexter yarn or a Freddie Mercury yarn, I'd be on that. I don't care how much it costs. Yarn is worth what you will pay for it. And if they had a yarn that was for a show that I liked, like say they came out with a Dexter yarn, it was all red and blacks and Dexter colors, I buy all of them. I don't care what it costs. I buy them all just to collect them, just to have them, you know. So that is completely up to you. But as it stands for yarn, it's just a basic acrylic yarn. It's not worth $10 a ball. Not for 372 yards of a 4-weight. It's not worth $10. It's not. But it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, though, I wouldn't buy it again because it's just basic acrylic yarn. So that's it on that. Not bad. I mean, it's not bad, Lion Brand. But sometimes the name just shouldn't up a price because of a name. I don't think. But people do. That's how you get your money, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go. Those are my opinions only. Remember, I'm not affiliated with Joann's nor Lion Brand, or I don't have anything to do with any of these yarns right here. I bought them myself with my own money. I paid full price. I didn't even get those discount prices. I paid full price. I paid $9.99 a ball for that Schitt's Creek yarn. So, and I have 3 of them. Now, not like I said, not that I have a problem with them. They would work well as a scarf and stuff like that. It's just too much money for what it is. But anyways, if you're a fan, get those because you'll probably like them. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video. Remember, only my opinions. You don't have to agree. But leave me a comment below. Let me know if you tried any of these. Let me know if you're a fan of that show. Tell me if it's any good. If it is, maybe I should start watching it. Maybe I'll become a fan, and then I'll want all the yarns. Then I'll pay the $9.99 for it. I'm going to go, okay? Take care, all right? I'll see you guys later. Stay safe.